All right, guys. Everyone have a great game. Break. Welcome back to the Commoners of D&D. Oh, it's going to be a good game. We're back. And like we promised, it wasn't going to take us long. Just kidding. We're filthy liars. It's been forever. But
yeah,
a lot of things have changed. I am a father. Anthony is a father and not here. Kyle turns out is no, he's not a father. I'm just kidding. I think there's only 2 people who's become fathers. So, but
But
AJ?
we're all godfathers. We take turns.
But we're finally getting back. It's been 3 months. And are we still being sponsored?
Yeah.
Kinda?
Yeah.
Sure.
This episode, as always, is brought to you by Tiger Skull RPG.
Tiger Skull RPG!
Who is incredibly nice and continuing to
Put up with our
us.
bull
Yeah.
crap.
Anyway, as if you don't already know, if you haven't already been listening to the podcast, you can use our code at www.tigerskullrpg.com, which is the store for Tiger Skull RPG. You can use our code Commoners15, all caps, to get 15% off everything in the store. And you can also support on Patreon for as low as $1 a month and get really awesome miniatures and stats and digital artwork and fully realized NPC encounters. I haven't done that for a while. That was a little rusty.
You just don't memorize it, huh, anymore?
No, I probably still have it somewhere in the brain. But anyway, yeah, check out Tiger Skull RPG and everything going on over there. I hadn't checked out their Instagram in a while, and I went over there the other day, and there's such cool stuff. I immediately got one ready for our Tiger Skull campaign next time we play. Check that out if you haven't already. Our Isle of the Tiger mini campaign, where we use a lot of Tiger Skull stuff, including an entire world created by Tiger Skull RPG.
I'm a bad man on
The
there.
Isle of the Tiger. So, check out Tiger Skull RPG, and as always, we appreciate you, Tiger Skull RPG.
All right. And as if we haven't heard enough from AJ, we're going to continue letting him speak and give us a recap of last time on the Commoners of D&D.
Oh, Quincy's going to talk now, so it's not
Quincy.
me. It's okay.
Right.
So, in episode 20 of the Commoners of D&D, we arrived back to the Inkling in the evening and spent the night at Rask's apartment, which was full of dead plants and only a single futon. But it was nice having a roof over our heads and a safe place to relax. And in the morning, we reported back to Dalinar, who quickly took us into the library to show us the damage that Urist had caused. It looks like Urist has been caught up by some type of magical force or entity. There was an explosion, and it left behind blue and gold streaks in the wreckage that are very reminiscent of his axe. Buck and Gillard seem to think that he's very possibly dead. I believe otherwise because me and Urist share some similar experiences with uncontrollable magic, and I'm still standing. So hopefully he is too, and I hope we haven't seen the last of him because Dalinar is staging an attack on Derry soon, and we could use Urist's skills for sure. But Dalinar gave us some time to rest, and we explored the town, bought some cool enchanted items. Rask got a hammer of returning, and we got some potions and other things, and because Dalinar had given us a very hefty portion of gold for killing the giant, and we struck a deal with one of the merchants whose name was Elrick. We went to investigate his warehouse where some of his wares had been coming up missing, and we found some secret tunnels leading underground, and we followed the tunnels into a large chamber filled with stolen goods, and we were attacked, and we vanquished the enemies, including a squid head-looking creature who disappeared shortly before we were able to kill him, and I think that's where we left it.
Okay. You have advantage.
In the heat of battle.
Oh, yeah. So, can you put that on mute, please? Thank you. All right. So, we are missing a few players. Cameron is here. He will not be playing Urus today, unfortunately, because, man, he had a great reason for leaving, and we thought we were going to play a few more games, and then we just didn't. So.
But now I'm vaccinated, so it's cool.
Yep.
Get your shots.
Or don't. It's completely up to you. Okay, so for now, we have Quincy still here. Thren is here. Oren is not here. Gillard is here.
And
Rask is technically there, and Buck is technically there. But suddenly they have Cottonmouth and will not be speaking.
Yeah.
So what would you all like to do? Here, I can bring up the map that y'all are at.
Okay. If I remember properly, we did have some lights cast. I know Buck had light on his axe, so we could see.
And I'm sure you had your orbs, Thrin.
Yes, dancing lights, I believe I had out.
Yep.
Okay. I am really low on health.
Buck, what should we do?
Cottonmouth told you he ain't speaking.
What?
All right.
What was that thing, and where did it go?
I'm not exactly sure.
Is everybody okay?
We did see it disappear, right? It wasn't in darkness anymore. And
No, it flashed out.
Okay.
Because you tried to stab it with a... you actually did stab it, but you didn't manage to kill it, and it teleported away.
Right as my flump exploded.
Yep. Doing nothing.
Yeah.
As usual.
Oh, I'm hurt. I'm sitting down.
I'll be all right. Just a little uncomfortable.
Can Buck heal me?
Yeah.
Give me a D8 plus his. I think it's plus.
Here you go, Quince. 14 hit points.
14, sweet.
Looking around, did we kill everything, or did we leave? Or the mind control things? I don't think we killed them all, did we?
Yeah, we killed them all.
I think y'all killed them
We
all.
did. We killed them all.
Because they were still under control, because we talked
Right.
about that.
Right. We didn't know that until it was too late. Okay.
So you have a couple of bodies of some white-haired, black-skinned elves.
Thinking,
They look pretty rough.
Thinking back, did we see any people who looked similar to this in the Inkling or around the cave system?
No.
Okay.
You're old enough and wizened enough to know that this is a subterranean race of elves.
Right. But I guess what I was trying to say is, did these elves also live with the Inkling in the cave systems? Okay.
You've not seen any.
All right. Well, they're definitely not from the Inkling or around here.
Very strange looking.
Would I know anything about these strange elves?
Give me a intelligence check for memory or so.
Or history?
History, yeah, great.
It's
Been a while.
10.
Your focuses was on magic and fighting with
Okay.
Solaris, so
That was with a +8.
yeah, bummer.
That was a 2.
Tyrell is back.
I'm gonna crawl over and investigate bodies. That is a 16.
Okay. Looking at them, looking at just a couple of the bodies, they are all extremely dirty. It doesn't seem like they've been taking care of themselves. How thorough are you searching them?
I was just looking to see if they had anything cool, like on their
pockets.
belts or anything.
No, their weapons were pretty much it. Their clothes are very threadbare. It seems that they've been forced to wear the same thing for quite a while. They're dirty as if they've been having to crawl through tunnels and have quite a few tears in their knees and their elbows.
Yeah, Tyrell, try to figure out. I want to see how big this area is. I couldn't remember.
Did we saw the crates and boxes that we believe were stolen, right?
Yes.
I guess I'll go and check
It's
that
down.
out. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere on the map.
Yeah.
There we go. So I think we were fighting just outside of this place.
Yeah.
But-
The fight was right.
But we were aware that it was all in there. Okay. So yeah, I'll go check it out. Do I see anything that has the blacksmith's marking or stuff? Anything that I know would be his?
A few boxes have the blacksmith's marking. Rask identifies a few casks from different inns, like ales and such, foodstuffs. There's a few other, there's some bolts of fabric from a local clothing shop. There's skins that have been tanned and ready to turn into leather and such.
So I have a feeling if we search this place, there's probably some of these tunnels that go to multiple Was it just a warehouse, or did he actually have something? Was it something magical? I can't remember if
He had magical items in.
No, his warehouse, was it like a magic space? Or okay, so yeah. They probably, if we check this place good enough, there's probably going to be holes into more than just his warehouse, I have a feeling.
I bet so.
I thought his warehouse was like bigger on the inside. And
There was like a stone
it was in
built
the
door,
mountain.
and then it was just the front door led into a cave. Pretty
Gotcha.
much. Yeah.
Then yeah, there's probably a couple of these so we definitely need to find a easier way out. I would think we crawled down. It took a while for us to crawl down here, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, like an hour or something.
Yeah.
Well, let's see where the path goes further.
All right.
Okay.
Thren or Buck should lead the way with their light.
Your dancing lights are up.
Yeah, I'll send them.
Okay.
I think it's 60 feet. I think it has a range of. I will make sure of that, but
How much of a radius do they go off? Like 10 or 15, something like that.
it's 120 feet actually.
Their range, how much light do they?
Yeah,
go
no,
off?
I meant like ranges, like as far as I can control it. It gives off light up to a 10-foot radius. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we can just follow behind them up the path.
You actually just take a left up at where you were fighting. You just take a left, come up this way,
Yeah.
and you step into another very large open space. But it is the map that you're going to see if you want to zoom up. It looks like it keeps going, but it actually comes to an end. It's like rounded. As you can tell by all the rubble, there are many tunnels leading out through this.
Well, I'd hate to crawl all the way back out of here.
I don't want to crawl into somebody's space and be accused of being thieves.
Also, true.
Well, also, there's no telling what else is down here as well, so...
Well, I don't think there's anything else down here right now.
Is there a tunnel that's any bigger than the others, or like there's no doors or anything special about any of the tunnels?
Yep.
Well, those things came from somewhere below, or...
Do you know what the mind control creatures were, or what we tried to kill? I was so close.
Not
Got
that
away.
I can recall at the moment, anyway.
Well, it was ugly.
Clearly, there's some type of thieving ring.
The face of madness.
It's going to be a real pain getting all this stuff back out of here, but that should not have to be our problem.
Oh, it does. No, I'm not.
We just need to go notify some type of authorities. They may know a better way to get down here. But
I'm no delivery boy. I'm a messenger boy.
well,
Rest like, Papa G, you delivered us. Brought us right here to the Inkling. Yes, you did.
that is true, Gillard. Should
get
we
outta here.
take a different tunnel, or should we go back the way we came?
I think we should go back the way we came because we had permission to investigate his warehouse. We don't know where one of these could easily lead to more of those things, tentacly things, or it could lead into somebody's warehouse and they might be in there at the time. We're rolling the die if we walk into one of those tunnels. We should probably
agree.
head back the way we went.
Thren, you think go back the way we came?
It may be longer, but it'll also be a lot safer.
Okay.
Buck Rask, let's go.
I guess that's what we're gonna do.
Okay. Yeah. You. It's a long trip, and
Not looking forward to
your
it.
knees and your elbows hurt even worse going back the second time.
Up hurts more.
Yep. You're going up.
Oh, before we leave, I'm gonna grab a couple of Elrick's items that are from a crate of his, just to show him that we found some stuff.
Sounds good.
Good idea.
Anyone
couple
else taking
rings or
anything?
Sure, I'll take like a whatever kind of like a small
Something
crate
small.
or something like that. Very small.
Okay.
Good. Yeah. then
Are
we'll
you
follow that.
are you making sure it's his, or you want to get it from
Yes, I
someone?
would like to make sure it is in fact his.
Okay.
I'm sure Rask's gonna grab some ale. I mean, realistically.
You know me too well, Papa G.
This is very painful.
takes a little bit longer. So
wearing anything.
after about an hour and a half of crawling through these tunnels, you make it back to the wooden ale barrel that you first arrived in, and all just kind of collapse out onto the ground in Elrick's warehouse.
Who had the key to this place?
You did.
Sweet. I'll lock it back up.
Okay. What time of day is it by now?
It's It's
a
kind of
cave.
evening now, but it is a cave.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna go back and see. Hustle over there to see if Elrick's still there.
Okay. Yeah, he is
Cave
still.
o'clock.
He is dealing with your little buddy Oren. Actually,
Oren.
Oh, I hope you're not responsible for this.
he's a magical shopkeeper. Like he has magic items.
And isn't he a blacksmith specifically?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oren, where have you been?
You know, just moseying around, looking for mushrooms. You know, typical thing.
Well, meanwhile, we've been solving crimes and breaking up thieving rings. I see you've met our friend Elrick. This is our friend Oren, Elrick.
I was just telling him that I do not have any animals that I could give him to free.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
No
Well, hey,
pigs, no squirrels, no crows, no pets,
No dogs, no nothing.
nothing. Sorry.
It's kind of depressing over
Just
here.
have magical items if you'd like to purchase one.
Perhaps, maybe. So, apparently there's been some interesting shenanigans.
Yeah, so Elric, I'm going to present the items. We found some of your stuff.
Nothing too important, but where was it?
There's a tunnel behind a barrel of ale, that's what it was. And we followed it down, and we killed some weird-looking elves down there.
Probably could have brought one of their bodies, but
That would have been a lot of trouble.
yeah. I'm already wearing this heavy armor, so
There's
There
a lot
was
of
a
stuff
tunnel?
down there. Yeah, there's a tunnel. Network of tunnels. There's all kinds of other stuff down there from all different businesses.
Don't forget to mention the strange squid-headed thing.
Oh, yeah. Also, some creature. Yeah, see how Gillard's explaining here?
You've been talking to this one too long.
No, it had a squid head. It disappeared as well.
I was so close to bringing a body back.
At least a head.
Yeah.
Could have brought a head back. That would have been easy.
But anyway, so we need to notify the authorities or something because I don't want to go back down there.
I would talk to Dalinar for sure. As far as your payments, did he y'all already paid, right?
Yeah, he just was going to give some of the gold back
Yeah.
to. It probably needs to go back to Gillard because Gillard bought most of the hammer for Rask.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
I know I got a chunk of what we got before. don't know
I
how
think it
much.
was 1,500, and Rask had like 500, and
Oh, and
you
I paid
gave him like
1,000.
1,000. Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
They give you your 1,000 gold back.
All 1,000? Wow. We got a hammer of returning for 500 gold.
That is a good price.
Did you buy the?
I couldn't remember.
you didn't write it down?
Find it. I couldn't. I didn't write it down. No.
I want to say
For whatever
there was a
reason.
bunch of stuff you were considering. I thought you bought something.
I thought he bought the scroll of flying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I know I didn't buy the water breathing one. Though.
Yeah.
No.
Guess who would?
And you didn't stop me from buying the potion of water breathing.
Yeah, I noticed.
I knew somebody had something pointless.
I knew-
That was it.
I remember I was listening to that.
You cost me. You cost me 600.
I would have helped you, but you cost me 600 gold.
600.
600 thread.
Anyway, thank you, Elric.
He gives you 500 back for the flying. I think you bought the scroll of flying, so go ahead and write it down.
Pretty sure I did.
Yeah,
So now, if you didn't, I'm giving you a scroll of flying and 500 gold. I'm a horrible DM.
no, he's just a horrible merchant.
Well, you're saving me untold amount of money. If
more of your stuff.
my items won't be stolen now.
Oh,
and
I did-
apparently your help. You did write it down?
I wrote it down. I also got a scroll of arcane lock too. I bought.
Okay. All right. He gives you 500 back.
And I do tell him more of his stuff is down there. They just grabbed a few things that we knew had your.
If you bring this to Dalinar, I'm sure that he will. He'll send someone down to patch the holes and try to figure out what's going on. I appreciate it. I didn't know what you was gonna find, but you might have uncovered something quite dangerous to the Inkling.
There are many tunnels leading up from the one that we came back up through too down there. So there's no telling else what else is down there.
I'll start telling everyone around that has businesses attached to the cave walls to look for some hidden holes
And patch them. Might want to consider some.
or set traps or something.
And I'll give him his key back too. You might want to consider maybe some, I don't know, some better magical defenses or something because realistically, anyone could just burrow into there. Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner.
Well, before this, it's been just the thousands of foot of solid rock that's kind of been pretty safe.
Oren, have you ever burrowed into a place and robbed them blind?
I cannot confirm nor deny that.
Do you know any tentacly monsters?
I can't say that I've had an encounter.
Do you
with
talk
a
to squids?
I've never been in water that deep.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go report to Dalinar. It's been a busy day.
It has.
It's not even noon. No, wait. We crawled a long way. It's past
It's
noon.
pretty late now.
I don't know if it's noon. It's a freaking cave over my head.
What's this character again?
Elrick.
Elrick. So this is your place.
It's my place. All 4 poles in the tent canvas.
I know I haven't been here too long, and I know I've been asking questions about animals, but I'm just kind of curious about what's going on here. So you didn't know about a tunnel?
Nope.
Can I do a perception check?
Sure.
Is it? It's.
Bad.
13.
This guy seems pretty shifty.
Okay.
Rick
Yes.
does? Shifting back and forth with perception check.
Yeah. All I knew was that some of my items were being stolen. That's all I knew.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's why I hired these folks to go and get it. After they spent a whole bunch of money on some of the nice things that I sold them.
All right.
This man basically gave us a free scroll of flying. Leave him alone.
Yeah, Oren, are you buying anything or?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, let's go see Dalinar.
Come again. Appreciate it, you guys.
Appreciate you. Yeah, we're going to Dalinar.
Remember, if you need anything, come to the Tired Shield.
Will do.
Right, you're going to Dalinar?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Back to Dalinar.
Back to Dalinar. We just saw him this morning.
What's going on in town at this time of day?
It's getting late. Most people are getting off of their guard duties or their workings. People are starting to head towards local taverns or barkeeps and such, or just home. Just getting ready to relax and unwind for the evenings.
Since I have history in the Inkling, but it's been a long time since I've been around, would this be something that would normally be taken to Dalinar, or would this go to someone else? And maybe Rask would know who that was since he's been around more recently than I have. Would this necessarily be something that Dalinar himself would handle?
Probably, because this is a direct influence on the Inkling. Like, it's a direct attack on the
So
Inkling.
he's like mayor, police chief.
Yeah.
He's the guy.
He wears many hats.
Okay, gotcha.
He's pretty much king of the Inkling, for
Yeah.
lack of a better word, yes.
The king under the mountain.
Yeah. So he owns the authorities, basically. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He might not be the one to go. He won't be the one to go get the stuff, you know. But
Say
he'll.
that. He sounds like a bad guy now.
I'm not sure what he is, to be honest with you.
They almost didn't join the Inkling, remember?
No.
Wait, we have to do what you say?
We're not about that. All right, Dalinar then.
Dylan meets you. He opens the door. Hello, you're all back again. You look dirty.
You sound
Sweaty.
different.
I didn't do that voice. Come on in. Dalinar's about to leave, but you just caught him.
Oh, good.
What can I do for you, man?
Man, there's so much crap going on here. You really need to get your chickens in order.
I know. We've got to get out of this mountain. What's going on?
Well, you know Elrick the merchant by any chance?
Yeah, the Tired Shield.
Oh, yeah. Well, he sent us on a quest to go find some evidence or investigate his warehouse to see where some of his stuff had been stolen and taken to. And we found like a network of tunnels and a bunch of stolen items from different businesses.
I've been getting some reports from some of the people in town, businesses, that items have been being taken. They couldn't explain how. It seemed like things were just disappearing, not walking out the front door. So they're walking out of a back door of sorts, huh?
Seems so.
Did you see anyone down there?
Yeah, Gillard, why don't you explain?
We found some kind of tentacle face
Squid
thing.
people.
Squid people.
Squid people. We found some kind of tentacle face monster that was, we believe, mind controlling them, but they may have all died before we got to ask them any questions.
They may have all died before you
They
guys.
may have been also hostile towards us, and we killed them all before we realized they were mind controlled. I want to say some of us realized it, but not everyone, so they were killed by the more unaware party at the time. Maybe, I don't know. It's been 3 months since this fight happened. Yeah.
You've only been gone like 12 hours.
Well, that tunnel was long.
It had a black hole.
Time goes
Time
differently
dilation.
down there.
Haven't you ever seen Interstellar? Come on.
Yeah, exactly. So
We came back because love is the fourth dimension.
Well, Dallin, I almost got that thing, but teleportation's stupid.
So it was multiple squid people? Or-
One controlling multiple possibly mind controlled. They were really dark. So do I know what they were, or
Yes,
do I just?
told you knew what they were.
Okay, they were dark elves. I believe is what we were told. We were just
Drow.
They're drow. Yeah, they were. I think they were mind controlled drow. I believe my character noticed the dead eyes, but my companions didn't realize what was going on in time. There was a bit of a communication error because of magical darkness, and that thing was that thing looked like it was probably mind controlling, but it did get away. So it's going to be a problem because not only does it know that its lair was found, but it's. I mean.
So you're telling me
I'm
that
no friend of it, that's for sure.
not only do we have a mad king ruling over us with unknown powers, a witch's coven within a day's drive of us. A day's travel, not a drive.
Yeah, day's travel.
Now we have Drow and Illithid living beneath our city.
Yeah, your chickens are just everywhere.
We've got to get to Derry.
Yeah, so I don't know if you have anybody you could send down there to retrieve all the items, but I'm sure the shop owners would be happy to have them back.
I'll send a couple of the dwarf people. They should be able to close up the tunnels and maybe set some traps for if they come back.
I'm sure Elrick will be more than happy to help you. We know he has a tunnel going straight there, and I'm sure he would be more than willing to cooperate, seeing as how there's a portion of his goods down there as well.
I'll reach out to him. I appreciate it. I don't have any other jobs for you. I appreciate you looking out for the Inkling.
It's okay. We'll just lay low for 6 more days and not
Get
do
ready.
anything.
Rest up. We have a fight coming.
Yes.
A few days before, I will convene you lot for sure. Perhaps the Duke will come as well. We need to discuss strategy and what we
Does
have.
the Duke have to be there? I know. I invited Urs in. It looks sort of suspicious, but there was never anything positive coming from him, anything about him from the whispers I heard in the academy. He just doesn't seem like a very good person, and I understand you work with what you got, but
I heard plenty of whispers coming out of the academy about you as well.
I had to survive.
Yeah, what of Duke Jike? Where's he?
He's back at his home,
I see.
but he might come back. I'm not sure. For the planning, I do not believe he will be in the fight because we cannot tip our hand to the king if anyone escapes that he is amongst us. But he might have some insight. I'm not sure.
How many people know about Duke Jike outside of this room?
Maybe one or two of my other commanding generals.
We should probably get Urs back.
Yes,
He
him
made it.
disappearing.
Like I said,
If he has betrayed us, then
if he's betrayed us, I will kill him myself.
we are. If we could, I would move faster on Derry, but I think we need a few more days to really get together.
It
But
takes time to organize an army.
we have a day's travel just to get to Juniper Grove, and then from there we have more days to travel to get to Derry. So we're
we
leaving in 7 days. We're leaving this mountain in 7 days.
So the fight's actually in like
14, 13 if we're fast.
Is there anybody that is here that we could consult about the situation with Urist? Or maybe we could track him down some way through the evidence in the library? Or?
Nobody that I know has any idea of how to track him if he is teleported away.
How's the?
If he's destroyed, you don't want to follow him anyway because that means death.
Right.
But
have they had enough time to put together the remnants to see what may or may not be missing? I don't know. It's only been a day, so
they have. I've put quite a few people on it, and the library is not completely back to normal. But they have fixed all the shelves and put meaningless books that we didn't ever even think that he was looking at. But the religious history section is quite destroyed.
Is that what he was supposed to be looking at?
That was the section that he was in when he left. He exploded. He destroyed evidence. We don't know. But yes, that's where he was. Shayana came after you all left. Excited as all get out over you, looking at Buck, saying that you're going to change everything single-handedly. But she was quite distraught to find out that a lot of the histories of her faith and many other faiths was destroyed.
What's he talking about, Buck?
Oh, I forgot he didn't tell y'all.
Yeah, he did.
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Quince. I just have to go talk to the temple at some point this week.
Okay.
I have to answer questions that I don't know the answers to.
I swear to God, Buck, if you explode, I can only handle so much of that in one campaign.
Honestly, would feel good right now if I just exploded. I feel like I'm going to explode. There's so many crazy things happening.
Oh, Dalinar, we did find Orin, though. He is,
He didn't die. I thought you died.
Just out in the woods looking for mushrooms.
You're a strange one, aren't you?
That's what they tell me.
You'd have better luck here in the caves. You know, we have quite a few amazingly delectable mushrooms.
They glow too.
Some of them.
Doesn't sound healthy.
They're delicious. For many long winters, we have lived off of mushrooms. All right. I don't think I have anything for you tomorrow. You don't even have to come bother me. I have plenty of work to do.
God, I hope we don't have to come bother you.
I hope you don't either. Well, it looks like another long night for me. I was just about to go home. Is there anything else?
Is there a Dalinar Jr. at the house? I don't know if we had a chance to catch up.
It's not the time for that yet.
We'll catch up in Derry.
After Derry.
Yeah. When we own Derry.
Perhaps. Well, dismissed, gentlemen. Thank you once again for your service. He goes back to his desk and just starts rubbing his eyes and lights another candle. He has a very short candle, and he pulls out a longer one, lights it, and replaces it, and bends over the table and starts studying some things, writing some letters. What would you like to do now?
As the door shuts, so I assume you can't hear me anymore. Man, the academy really sucked, but it would have sucked to live off mushrooms in a mountain for several years.
It wasn't very nice. It was pretty gross.
Don't tell him, little kid.
He didn't like him either.
Yeah.
Told you they weren't healthy.
Well, all this talk of mushrooms has got me hungry. Let's go find some food.
Yeah, let's do that.
Gillett, have you had the Gilded Lily? Had food at the Gilded Lily yet?
No, that was the place that reopened here after. No, I haven't had. I don't think I've had it.
Let's go check it out. Let's go see Triss.
All right.
Thank you. Now, was she pregnant? She was pregnant. Yeah, she hadn't had a baby yet. Okay. Oh, it's been so long. I was thinking of her name. I was like, okay, I didn't steal it from that show, but it's on The Witcher. What is her name? Okay, yeah. So you make your way back through the Inkling side of town and make it to New Juniper Grove. and make your way to the Gilded Lily.
What's going on? And
So what's good here at the Gilded Lily?
whatever they've got.
We've got a mushroom soup. Fresh, just picked them myself.
How do they look, Warren?
Well, they don't look like they're glowing, so I guess it's okay.
I try to stay away from things that glow.
I'll have some mushroom soup.
A round for everyone. I'll pay.
Oh,
you're
good.
paying.
He's feeling charitable.
Hear that, everyone? He's paying!
I mean, if it doesn't cost more than the gold, I don't give a crap.
It wouldn't cost you more than a gold. Everyone cheers.
Then yeah. Woo!
Killer.
After a while of eating,
Mushroom soup.
Now I have to write $7.99.
Yes. DM.
there we go. Roran comes walking in, and he has got a large item strapped to his back. As usual, his arm is in cool mode, so you just see the nub and the leathers that keep his cut-off arm looking halfway normal. He looks around, goes over and kisses his wife on the cheek, and then turns around and walks over to your table. How's it going, gentlemen?
Great. How are you, Roy?
I met him. I don't remember.
Yeah, you met him.
This might not quite be what you're hoping for.
Loot shield.
I worked on it all day today. It's what I wanted to focus on. Yours is tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be anything special, but he pulls out.
3 more weeks.
I don't know what I am not a musician. I don't have an ear for music, but he pulls out. He turns around, and it looks like he has a large tortoise shell on his back. A large tortoise shell. Like it's not covering his entire back like Master Roshi or something, but it's 2 basketballs wide.
Is it actually a tortoise
No.
shell? Okay.
It is. That's what it looks like. It is rounded and has like flat pieces all around it. He pulls it off, and you see that it has a long neck as well. It's kind of attached to it. The inside, he turns it around, and most of it is hollow. There is 10 strings all the way through of different, like getting from thicker to thinner. I wasn't sure how many strings you needed, so I found a whole bunch of different ones. Maybe it'll make a good sound for you. Triss seemed to like the sounds of it when I was showing her at lunchtime, but he hands it to you. And from this side, it looks like just a large bowl lute with way too many strings. The neck reaches out. It has no real spokes at the end to tighten. You kind of have to tighten it by your hand. It doesn't have any. It comes to a flat end.
Okay.
The back end. What is the little arm thing that you can change like make
a whammy bar?
It has a whammy bar attached to it.
Okay.
And he says, "All right, this is how you play it. You just hold it to play it." And he gives it to you. Give me a sound a performance check. Yeah.
Okay. I'm good at that. 19.
Okay. It has no good sounds right now, but you kind of hear a few things deep in it. Like you could probably tweak it, and get it in tune. And then he's this part right here. You just kind of need to pull it up, the whammy bar. You pull it up, and it kind of locks into position over the strings. And he said, and then you just have to turn it around, and it's a pretty large shield. You just hold that. That way you don't like cut your fingers on that tight cord, and maybe it'll defend you.
Warren, this is great. It's even better than what I pictured.
I appreciate it. I hope it works for you. It's not magical. It's just a shield that
that's
also
fine.
plays music. I don't know how poorly or good. I don't know. But maybe you could even use it as a drum.
Maybe.
But
I'll just have to break it in and see. Roaring, it's great. It's great. How much do I owe you?
Don't worry about it. It's on me. You've done a lot.
No, I couldn't possibly.
You've saved Juniper Grove twice now.
I couldn't possibly.
You've saved Juniper Grove twice.
It's
now.
for the baby,
You're-
Roran.
You've already given my child a future. You're about to go and fight at Derry, I believe. I assume
That's in the works, I believe.
you're going to eventually, most likely, fight the king if that fool of a leader of ours can do it. But I can't. He looks down at his arm. All I can do is prepare you.
You won't be fighting with us?
I have mine to look out for now. He looks back at Triss, and she's like serving mushroom stew to so many more people as they keep coming up to get their free bowl. Thanks to Gillard.
I understand.
Your sword. You're just wanting something that compacts, correct?
Basically, yeah. It's a retractable blade, more or less.
It won't have anything special on it. Okay.
Do you, I think I asked this before, but do you know anyone who has, does like magical transference, like an enchantment transference?
Man, I feel like we did talk about that. Did he tell you Solaris might do it? Since he met?
I think it might have been the other merchant guy.
Is
there.
Elrick, he just does wares, does he do the enchantments himself?
No.
It may have.
There's got to be somebody in town.
I don't know.
I'll work on your sword tomorrow. You'll have to find someone if you want to move some stuff over to it. Well, let me see your sword. What sword do you have?
Well, I have two currently. I have my elven curse sword that Solaris gave me, and I also have
Is it magical?
no.
Oh, okay.
I also have this long sword of life stealing that I have.
That's the one you're wanting to transfer?
Yes.
Well, since it's already magical, I'm afraid I can't work on it. I'd have to cut it into pieces to make it be able to retract. So, do you want me to work on your other one? The one that you have?
Do you want a curved blade retracting, though? Wouldn't you want a straight blade? Yeah. So maybe just get a whole new blade for a design like that.
No, if you, he starts he pulls out a piece of paper and he starts drawing. He's like, if you put a little bit of a mark here on the back of this curve, I'm thinking 3 pieces, is that okay? So like the tip and a few inches, that's one retract, it comes into the second piece. And then this one comes back into the third piece, and the third piece comes back into the hilt. So even if it's curved, it should still work, because this piece just unlocks and hits this one and locks back into place. And if you swipe it hard enough, it would just all of them come and then locked into place. And then when you hit the retractable, it just all fall back. So I think I could make it curved as well if you wanted, but straight's fine. It's your call on your style.
You want more of a dagger or a sword, Thran?
I'm wanting more of a sword. I'm thinking maybe a whole new blade might be in order.
Okay. And you want a straight blade?
Yes.
Okay. How thick or thin? More rapier style or more hand and a half sword?
I'm thinking more in let's do the rapier.
Rapier. Okay, that's a little bit trickier, less material to work with, but do you want the normal kind of diamond shape to it, or?
Sure.
No, rapiers are pokey. They're not slashy. I thought watching you fight, you were more of a slash kind of guy.
That is true.
Have you talked about like beheading people or something?
He definitely has done that. He's been.
You couldn't do that. You couldn't do that with a rapier.
You just stab him in the throat a couple times, I guess, but
Poke him with the pointy
not
end.
as gratifying.
Darn it. No one heard me say it. Poke him with a pointy end.
Well, let's just do a long sword then.
Longsword? Okay.
Or maybe you can. like what you're saying with the curved sword. Here, just take this. I hand him the elven curved sword, and see what you can do with that.
If you're sure.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't believe that Solaris would mind.
Unless he
I'm
breaks
sure he
it.
wouldn't.
Unless he breaks it.
I break nothing.
If he does, he can just fix it.
He's a smith.
If I do break it, you'll never know. I could build a perfect replica of this one, and you would never see a difference.
I guess that's something we can do is we can look around for an enchanter of some kind.
Yeah. You don't want to. What is it? What do you do with string instruments? You have to string it or something. Don't you have to like
Oh, I mean, you can tune it.
tune it? That's the word. Yeah. Don't you have to
I
tune
did
your?
hear about some man who lived in Derry. Sold a lot of books. He was kind of an enchanter, I think.
Patar?
I believe so.
He can enchant? Surely not. We
Seems
know
like it.
Patar. Rather well.
Perhaps.
He was into magical stuff as well.
Wonder if he's still alive.
Those spells.
You might not be after 14 days.
Well, if we ever make it back over there.
Well, we'll make it.
I'm going to go and help my wife serve some of these hungry people.
Okay. Thank you, Roran.
Anyone need their food heated up? And his arm suddenly bursts into flame, and you see a molten lava hand waving around. Gets him every time.
Is Quincy holding his loot shield?
Yep.
I'm gonna attack him with the backside of my javelin.
Okay.
Is a shield
add
is
a-
it +1 or 2?
Shield is plus two.
+2
I'm
non-magic.
so beefy now.
All right. Oh God.
I don't know if you can use spears anymore.
You can.
Spears are two-handed weapons.
They're both.
Only if I use them two
I
handed.
think they're, yeah.
They're both.
I could just.
It's just it's a D6
However,
one-handed.
for your size, I don't know how.
A 13.
Yeah, I
His
can
spears are
hold
cut
a
down to
shield
his
and
side. Yeah.
stab one
It's a
hand.
shield to
a
his side.
13 to hit with the backside of
Oh,
my
that
javelin.
misses.
It misses. So it blocks with the shield.
Yeah.
It twangs off. Like he quickly whips it around to where it right as he whips it around, it kind of hits your staff and sends it flying back, and a very reggae sound emits from the drum of the
Like a steel drum like thing?
Yep.
Whoa!
It definitely works as a shield. Now make it work as a loot.
I'll have to work on it. I'm going to play with it a little bit.
Okay.
Thought you were trying to duel there for a second, Gilly.
No, I had to make sure your equipment was good and worked. Seeing as how it's not a conventional shield, that doesn't necessarily you know how to use it.
How heavy is it?
It's a bit heavier than a normal loot, but it's mostly hollow. Well, I guess all loots are, but there's less on the front than a normal loot, where most of them are kind of closed in. This one is wide open.
Okay.
It's gonna be a weird sound.
Yeah.
It probably makes no sense because I don't know music.
That's okay.
Is
Maybe
it
it
gonna be
makes,
like a banjo?
make a wide
It's
variety
It'd be-
of sounds.
It'd be like a.
It's
a
pretty much a
backless
Caribbean
banjo,
steel
but
drum
the other way around.
with
Yeah.
10 strings pulled across the front of it.
AJ, you need to see what happens when you play a lute in where the sound is just like trapped and then comes back out.
Yeah. And coming out of a drum.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's quite haunting.
Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna. Well, I'll wait till later after we go back home.
So you all continue to eat. Many people who met you all in Juniper Grove come and shake your hands and slap you on the back and offer to buy you a drink. Is anyone partaking?
Gillard does. I've had a drink in so long.
You get quite drunk.
I have good constitution.
Thren, are you drinking? You get quite drunk. A lot of people want to thank you.
Hey, Thread!
Quincy, you drinking?
No, I'm turning it down.
Buck has after he finished his food, he decided to go on home. Said he needed to do some praying or something.
Okay.
What is Buck's deal
Rask
right now?
gets absolutely blitzed. I mean, he started like dancing on a different tabletop, and people started getting even more drunk, just wanting to see how crazy he could be. and he never passed out. You all left before it, and he kept going.
He was still there.
He's still there.
I'm so embarrassed right now. Do we know how to get back to Rask's house?
Get the heck out of here before he starts calling me Papa G.
See you later, Papa G! Woo, I love that guy. I love him so much. Woo!
Too late, Gilly.
We're never gonna die!
We'll be at your house, Rask.
Don't pee in my plants! Actually, they need water. You can.
All right, we're going to Rask's house.
Okay. Very uncomfortable still. Futon bed and a lot of floor for you to pull up.
Bedroll in it.
Yep.
I'm gonna play my lute a little bit.
Give me some. Give me some performance checks at disadvantage.
Okay.
This house that we're staying in, his house, does it have like a upstairs or anything like that, or like a kind of like balcony thing up on top or anything like that?
13.
You manage to. You start working on the largest strings, and you get 3 into a pretty good sound. It's unlike any musical instrument you've ever played, but you do like the sound. Like it's kind of an eerie sound. There's just so much metal here that it's kind of more of a scream than a hum or a vibration of sound, but it's not terrible. And you think if you could get the rest of them, that it could be very scary to enemies and very noticeable to people who know you.
Doom. Is it? Do you say there's no way to tune it? Like he's just basically put strings on it. And
He just put strings
that's
on
how
it.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
He left it for you to figure out how to.
Okay. So I just kind of had to figure it out. It's as is.
It's as is.
Okay.
Maybe try to pull some of the strings even tighter on the back end, or shorten them up,
Yeah.
or he left that to you.
Okay.
Maybe next time you could tell him to add some kind of a tuning system, but he didn't know anything about music, so
Take it to a luthier, like a music store, and they can work on it. Okay.
All right, what are you wanting to do? Are you? He has kind of a back door that opens up, and there's looking outside. If you're looking for some solitude, you're pretty drunk. But stepping outside, there's kind of a large garden area that a lot of houses kind of have access to. It is very quiet. Lots of large hedges, which is strange because you haven't seen any plant life in here, except for the fungus and stuff like that. But for some reason, there's like a earthen terraria being grown in this back part. Interesting. You see, there's like 8 houses kind of in a semicircle, and then kind of a large stone wall behind, like against it, and in the middle of this semicircle is just this large garden of like hedges. There's one tree in the very middle it reaches higher than the hedges. It's kind of like a small little maze for people to walk around. Do you want to explore it or what?
I'm going to, before I go out, since I went with them back to the house, I'm going to grab like a blanket or something off of bed in there, and I'm going to take it with me. Okay. And I'm going to walk out into the garden.
Okay. It's strange because you go from stepping on stone constantly to suddenly you're stepping on something very soft, and it's actually a moss that is growing, and it kind of carpets the entire ground out here. And walking around, it's very spongy and has a soft bounce to your step as you wind through some of the hedges. Not getting lost. It's not like it's not that big, but you can no longer see the houses because of the hedges. And you make your way in, and you find a large rose bush that is growing intermittently into one of the hedges. And there's just beautiful white roses that are peeking through the hedge bush. And there is a bench, a wooden bench that is kind of set right next to this, and the smell of the area is very sweet and inviting.
I'll walk over to the bench and I'll sit down on it. I'll just kind of contemplate.
Okay. The contemplations happen.
For, I guess, for however long they're going to be asleep or whatever, I suppose.
Okay. The night passes. You all get your rest, and some of you are quite hungover the next morning and not feeling well.
You should have listened to me, guys. You never know what the day is going to hold. I'm going to wake him up with the sound of my loot shield really loud. I think I'm starting to figure it out. Don't you think so, Gillen?
Do I hear it?
Yes, you do. It's hauntingly beautiful.
Where's Thrin?
What?
Orin, how you doing this morning? Does the sound of my loot shield not fire you up?
Fire up.
Does Rask have any food in the house?
Now, you kidding me?
Is Rask back?
Actually, yes. He has come back, and he seems fine.
He's doing great.
Yep, he's doing great.
Well, Rask, did you shut down the tavern last night?
That one and 3 more. Pub crawl, pub crawl, pub crawl.
I guess you had.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Well, that's good. What's Buck doing? Oh yeah, he was.
He's gone. He actually didn't even spend the night here. You didn't see him when you got here back.
I'm a little worried about Buck. He's very troubled.
I'm worried too, man. He didn't go on any of the pub crawls.
No, he didn't even stay hardly for supper.
And then there's what that one lady said. He's the savior of mankind, apparently, or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's going to his head a little bit.
All of a sudden, he can make his axe glow, and he's saving us all.
Yeah, I guess so.
Magic just inflates the ego.
I hope he doesn't run off.
Papa G, don't you do magic?
It doesn't inflate my ego.
You were like one of the leaders at the academy, though.
Yeah, that's raw strength.
Sounds like a pretty big ego to me. Just saying.
Y'all should fight it out.
I'm not messing with Papa G.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I love this guy.
He would kill us all. Julie could. Every one of us.
I think you got him.
Just me.
You want to fight him?
No, I'm good.
Out of character. If there's anyone I don't want to mess with, it's freaking Quentin. He might blow up. He might be shielded for more damage than I can do.
I'm just gonna walk towards you, rage, steal all your hit points.
He might take your hit points to make himself feel better.
Yeah. Well, what do we got on the agenda today, boys?
We got 6 days till Derry, and I don't know. We're gonna find more things to report to Dalinar because boy, that's been fun.
No, we probably shouldn't do that. There's no reason to leave here, is there? Orin?
I got enough mushrooms.
Well, we probably don't want to get too far from this place unless we have a good reason because Earth's disappearance already makes us look bad. So if we were to leave and get caught up and not be back in time, we would probably be hunted. Dalinar is serious about the cause, and I mean, I've been gone a long time, so I'm sure he has his doubts in the back of his head about me. Not to mention the fact that I vouched for Erst and he's literally disappeared. Maybe dead, but I mean, if he's dead, I mean, there's no threat to us. But the fact is, he could also just be gone, and then it's a problem, good or bad.
Is there anything we can do to prepare for this fight?
We were doing it. I mean, just staying vigilant, keep staying like don't slack off, and just keep on your toes.
I've got an idea for tonight. Are there any like underground fighting rings or anything around here, Rask? You would know.
Were you at any last night?
No, I stayed away from those last night.
Let's go find like a duel, like not one where we can die or anything, but like a. Is there anything like that here?
I'm sure Dalinar wouldn't want something like that to happen, but black market activities always find a way.
Some of the monks have sparring matches.
Is it just monk on monk?
Usually, I think. I mean, I used to kind of fight along with some of the Inkling people before I joined up with Dalinar, you know. But that's how I trained a little bit.
Maybe we'll just look around today. We'll just ask some people.
You want to get in a fight?
Yeah, let's go fight some people, Rask. Don't you want to fight people? You always want to fight people.
Yeah, I want to fight people.
It'd just be, maybe it'd be good practice.
I agree. I think a lot of people here are getting a little too.
We got to fight every day at the academy.
We should advertise today and have a fight night tomorrow.
Put one on ourselves?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, let it out.
Yeah, we should do some. We should just kind of split up and just. We need to find a venue first. We need to find a location. Would you think Elrick or what was the shopkeeper we met last night that was working on the loot shield? What was his name?
Roran.
You think Roran or Elrick would let us use their place, or we could just do it out in the streets? But then the Inkling might.
Yeah, I don't want to draw attention from the authorities or anything, which I don't know if they'd be against.
Like I said, Dalinar has got a lot on his plate. He probably doesn't want us beating each other up, but I think it's a good. Test of might, days before the fight. And
maybe there's like a warehouse or something that we can use somewhere, like an empty one.
Like all the ones that got robbed.
Yeah, if any of them are empty. That's a great idea. Should we make some flyers or something?
We should go tell people, anyone interested. It's we'll use your guys' name. The Heroes of Juniper Grove are hosting a fight night.
Rule 1, do not talk about Fight Club.
Rule 2, you do not talk about Fight Club. Rule 3, bring someone. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the first two rules.
Is it from Fight Club?
I can't talk about it.
Okay.
Can't talk about it.
Go ahead,
First two
Tyrell.
rules. See, the first rule is I'm not allowed to talk about it. And the second rule is I'm a part of the club. Oh, God.
Go ahead, Ty.
While I was out there in that garden, did I see anything of interest just laying around or anything out there?
Nope. What was you hoping to find?
Just look around. I don't know.
It's
Yeah,
just
other
a
than
garden.
the roses and all that stuff. Okay. Alrighty. I'll head back into the house. Okay.
Sorry.
You care to silence that, Seth?
Sorry. So y'all are wanting to find a location to do a fight club, and
Tomorrow night. Let's do it.
that's fine by me.
So, what exactly is going
Well,
on?
Thren's arrived. Okay.
When you're bleeding, you're out. That'll be the established rule.
Oh, we doing
That way we don't want to kill anyone here. We can't be killing.
Yeah, we'll just let people tap out at their own. Yeah.
So we're doing some kind of fight?
We're gonna host a fight night. Should we say the winners of a tournament fight us, or how should it go? Should it be team?
I will put up. We can put up some gold and just have a pot for the winner.
I'm in.
Just
Well,
we could get businesses to sponsor it. Just have a bunch give us 10 or 20 gold, and we build a pot out of that, and it's sponsored by those businesses.
yeah.
I can do that. I'm great.
We should
at
go
selling
visit
stuff.
that Tiger Skull shop first. I'm sure they'll sponsor us.
Okay, here's what we should do. Hold on, let me make a list.
So we got Elric and
This is a
and
sanctioned event.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to find
Dalinar is
sponsors.
going to be so pissed.
We're gonna find sponsors. Should we make flyers? Yeah, let's make flyers.
Word of mouth. Word of mouth.
Word of mouth only.
We really don't want 30 people showing up.
So are we just wanting them to come fight us, or are we wanting them to come fight?
Let's do a tournament. It's more fun this way.
Okay.
Because honestly, eventually we'll get beat.
Teams of what size?
1-on-1. This is
One-on-ones?
Yeah. This is all about being able to fend for yourself.
We need to find
So mano y mano.
Yeah.
we need to find some medics,
if y'all
some
think we
healers that can be there on the spot to heal people up between rounds.
Where did Buck go?
Well, we're not going to kill anyone.
That's a great question, Thren. We don't know.
Yeah, Buck's.
I have a feeling he would be very against this, though.
Yeah,
I
that's why
have
we're
a
not going
better
to tell him.
question. Where did Urus go?
Orin does not know where Urist went. because he disappeared.
Yeah, where did Urus go?
Do you know where Urus went?
I have no
Okay,
idea.
well, he exploded into blue and gold flame in the library at the Inkling
Did you
headquarters.
talk to him before he went to the library? Because I think you were gone when he went to the library too.
No, he was already gone. No. When
you
we
happen to
went
see him?
when we went to find Orin at that cabin, you and Urus came back to the Inkling first.
No, I know, but I'm saying he was gone the whole time, even when Urus
You were the
disappeared.
last person to see Urus.
Yeah, you were the
I
last.
was?
Yeah. Anyway,
No, I know, but I'm saying I didn't know that he was. I didn't know his whereabouts though. That's what I'm
right?
saying.
Yeah. No, Orin was with us, so he hasn't seen him since.
Your
then.
character knew that they were going to save Orm.
So, anyway, Orin, yeah, Urus exploded. We don't know where he went.
Fascinating.
He's been taken away by magic, consumed by.
And apparently he destroyed the answer to Buck's mystery.
Wow.
Anyway, okay, so we're gonna go find some sponsors. We're gonna go word of mouth.
Yeah, definitely.
We're doing you think one-on-one is the way to go?
Either 1-on-1 or 2-on-2. We should keep it small. We don't want we don't want the fight. We don't want the fight in that's going on to get out of hand and cause just a big, massive, like street ball and everyone's just hitting each other.
We also need to find, like I said, we need to find some medicine men to come and do some cleanup in between rounds. Maybe we can round up some medics.
I'm sure Rask knows a couple of monks who could patch us up if we get too beat up.
Yeah, you know any healers?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
used a few last night.
would they be okay with this?
Oh, that's what it is?
That's the secret to the pub crawl.
Okay, well, you need to go find a couple of them and tell them that we're having this fight.
Will do, boss. And he runs.
Okay. Rask's on that, so that's one thing.
Fast.
Yes, he is.
He clicked his boots of speed.
Yes, he did. He salutes you, clicks his heels, turns, and just.
And we don't want Dalinar to find out about this.
Yeah, he
But
has
he's
enough on his
probably going to.
plate. That's okay. If it's over, it's fine.
Okay,
As
gotcha.
long as no one dies.
Never
it's
ask
over.
permission, just ask for forgiveness.
I've always found with Dalinar, yes, forgiveness is the solution.
Okay,
Not
I'm
permission.
gonna go find the sponsors. Who wants to be in charge of finding a location?
I need one of you guys with me because y'all are the heroes of Juniper Grove. I need that name behind
Okay,
me.
you take Thren. Orin will come with me. We'll go
Let's do
sell
it.
some sponsorships.
All right. You know what? We should hit up that Tiger Skull shop.
Yeah. I don't know where that is. I've never heard of it. but-
I saw it on a
Sounded-
poster.
Yeah, it sounded interesting, and why not?
Okay. You're finding a location. Gillard, Thren,
Yeah.
you're on it.
I'm thinking we start with Elrick and see if we can use his warehouse.
Well, I'm going to go to Elrick, too, to see if we can get some sponsorship. Was his warehouse big enough?
We'll just see if he'll sponsor us. Then you can, because his warehouse was pretty big. If we can move all his crap out of the way, we can see if we can fight in the middle.
So you think it's big enough to...
We don't know of any place bigger that we've been so far. So we don't. I mean, unless we want to use Roran's Inn, which he probably he wouldn't be able to have business.
To move tables. Yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to have business.
The warehouse would be empty. It'd be a secluded location.
He already had most of the stuff stolen out of it anyway. So
Yeah, we'll just move it to the side and set up some chairs and...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting excited now.
We'll,
Okay.
I'll say he doesn't have to include a contribution. I'll cover his contribution if he covers
I agree.
location.
I agree with that. Okay.
On our way to find out about a place, I would like to stop by Roran's Forge.
Roran's Forge. Okay,
Well, we'll see if he'll put some money up.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
Or if he wants in. Might want to come fight.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where we're going.
And break.
Okay, let's go to the Gilded
All
Lily.
go to the same place.
Let's go to the
break.
Gilded Lily first.
You all turn to the same place. Okay, yeah. Headed to the Gilded Lily.
Okay, is Triss there?
Triss is there, yes.
Is Roran there?
No.
Where are y'all going?
Well, I don't know. We're going to Elrick's and Roran's.
Okay, y'all go to
Smithy.
Roran's. Don't try to get any money from him because we're going to try to get money from Triss. Same.
Or we try to get money from both of them.
Oh, yeah, we can. Okay. Orin, come with me. Okay, we're going to the Gilded Lily. Triss is there.
Okay.
All right, Triss, I have a request if you're not busy.
I am busy, but what is it? And she just keeps
Okay,
pouring morning ales and frying eggs.
Would you like to sponsor a tournament?
A tournament?
Yeah.
What kind of tournament?
It's
Watch out, watch out.
a fighting tournament, duels.
One to the death.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
If it's to the death. No.
Well, it's not to the death. Orin,
I may have exaggerated.
Oh.
it's just hand to hand man-on-man combat.
And what do you want me to do?
Just
I'm
put some money
pregnant.
up, sponsor the event.
How much do you need?
Not anything that you would be willing to contribute, and we'll shout you out and let everybody know that they need to come.
Is
eat
this
your
just
food.
for like the people of Juniper Grove? Because they already know me. I'm the only tavern.
No, it's for the whole Inkling area, the Greater Inkling Cave System.
Okay. 300 gold enough?
What? 300?
I mean, there's a lot of people here in the Inkling.
That's a lot of money, Tris. I thought you like maybe 10.
Oh. We're doing a bit better than that.
300 gold?
Yes.
Shut up and take the money.
Okay, yeah, 300. I just
God,
didn't.
you're
That was surprising. Okay, 300.
We
gold.
have 2 businesses going. Just don't ask Roran. He doesn't like fighting very much anymore.
Oh crap!
Okay. I appreciate it. We'll be sure to put in a good word for your business.
Thank you. Top of the marquee.
Absolutely, no
Okay.
doubt.
Brought to you by the Gilded Lily.
Yes. Number 1 sponsor.
So we decided to do this in the streets. So we have Roran's and Elrick's. Whichever was closer is what we'll head to
Roran's is
first.
closer.
So we'll go to Roran's first. All right.
Okay. So.
You see that he is currently got his sword cut into 3 pieces and is kind of scratching his head, trying to figure out how to put it back together at the moment.
I told you he'd break it.
I told you I'd fix it.
I'm sure he has everything well under control.
It has to be broken if you want it to go in and out.
I was just curious if you had any ball batterings. Or
what?
a ball battering.
Ball bearings. Yeah, plenty.
Just,
You want a bag? Sure. Has about 1,000 in it. Sure. They're pretty small. Yeah. A bag of 1,000. What's how big is a ball bearing?
I'm betting they're saying
They have to be teeny tiny if
I'm
they're
always
1,000.
picturing like marbles when they're talking about.
marbles too.
1,000 marbles is a lot of
mean,
marbles.
it could be a big
That's
bag.
a
It's got to be like
bag.
the little ones that are like on
How
little
much?
wheels and stuff.
for the bag.
Just take it. It's just
sure?
scrap. Yeah.
I'll give him 10 gold for it anyway.
That is entirely. It's maybe 5 copper.
Well,
One goal will do.
all right.
Take the money.
You're not there. I appreciate it.
Well, I'm glad you appreciate it because that's not the only thing we're here for.
What other impossible task do you want me to build?
I don't want you to build anything. We were hoping to get your support, and we're looking for a venue for a fight night tomorrow between any willing participant. And you are welcome to come with that wicked awesome flaming hand you got there.
Whoa, hold on. You're wanting to get a lot of people fighting here in the city?
Tournament style, like one. Either I don't. Are we gonna go with 1-on-1 or 2-on-2? 2-on-2. 2-on-2. That way we can control it. We don't want the crowd breaking out into mass chaos. But we're also looking for sponsors for it. But don't worry about that. We're also spreading the word about anyone looking to invest in it. What I was actually hoping you could help us with is some training weapons that can be used for the fight. That way we wouldn't have lethal wounds inflicted. That's what I was hoping your contribution would be.
So instead of building all these like weapons of war, and
Well, I'm hoping you have a bunch of just scrap garbage weapons that you can't sell the Inkling.
that I haven't fixed yet.
Just like I said, we want to hurt but not wound. Like I don't know, we want to hurt each other but not be lethal.
I can't think of anything better to do a week or
bats?
2 before a huge battle is try to hurt as many of your
Soldiers
soldiers
that
as
was
possible.
that was my thought too. Keep everyone in shape.
Sure.
Listen, if soldiers sit around too long, they get slouchy.
I do
and
agree with
weak.
that.
And this will keep everyone perked up, and it'll let us decide who the toughest of the Inkling is. Give some big heads to some people going to war in 6 days.
I don't know about a location. I can certainly put in some of my weapons that are not
we
sharpened.
really, realistically, we just need like 4 or 6 because just the active participants need one. We're not going to arm everyone, and then
You're not arming the audience?
Yeah, we're not going to arm the audience. Maybe with food.
Did you say you're doing 2-on-2 or 1-on-1?
2-on-2, I believe, is what we discussed.
I might would have joined if you had done 1-on-1.
It's because the support role is also important, and we want everyone's good roles to shine. And a good support is just as important as a good DPS.
Well, I could have used a fight, but I guess I'll just watch.
Well, that'll be entertaining too.
Wow.
Hey, it's always good to watch people beat the
How
crap
come he
out of
only
each other.
want one-on-one?
Because he doesn't have anybody to support him.
He doesn't have a...
You gonna bring his pregnant wife?
Somebody could be his partner. Rask.
I'll just watch. It's better anyway. Trish doesn't like me doing that kind of thing anymore. Not with the little boy on the way. God, I hope it's a boy.
You can name him Maverick.
It's a good name.
All right. Well, we appreciate your support. I guess we're planning on having it tomorrow. Word of mouth only. Feel free to tell any member of the Inkling or anyone that buys a weapon from you. Honestly, we don't care. And we'll pass word to you of a venue as soon as we have one. Hopefully, we're gonna go secure one right now.
Good luck with that.
All right.
I promise I'll fix this. He holds up one of the pieces of the sword.
Thank you for the
How am I
batteries.
gonna fix this?
I told you you'd break it.
All right, where you going now?
Me and Oren are going to another place to try to sell some advertising.
Okay. Like what kind of place are you looking for?
Just any random
The
business.
places with the ale that we recovered. Tell them we helped them.
Okay, where was one of the places that we
You
saw
found that one was the scorched dragon egg.
the Scorched Dragon Egg? Is that a bar?
Yeah.
Okay, like a rough place.
Was it a unrest pub crawl?
All right, Oren, I'm going to let you take this one.
It's a big place.
Just channel your inner salesman as we go in here.
All right.
Scorched Dragon Egg. And remember, well, you weren't there, but we recovered some of the goods. I'll help you. Okay, just go in.
All right. Walk up to, I guess, the...
You see a extremely fat and hairy dwarf behind the bar, and he's smoking a pipe and kind of cleaning a glass. What can I do for you?
You interested in fights?
Always. He starts rolling up his sleeves, puts his pipe down, gets ready to rear back.
No. Watching a fight.
Well, that's not nearly as fun as fighting in a
Oh, he
fight.
could be in the fight, Oren. He could be in the fight.
Would you like to join in a fight?
Absolutely. Honestly.
Well, we got a tournament coming up. And we're needing some sponsors. Would you like to possibly partake in the fight and also sponsor?
How much do you need to sponsor?
How much are you willing?
Do you have any other sponsors?
We
The
have
Gilded Lily put up a hefty chunk of gold.
Their competition.
300.
300? That wench put up 300 gold?
Yes, she did.
Big fan. Big fan of
Big
fights.
fan of a fight.
Top of the marquee.
Isn't she pregnant?
So,
301 gold here.
We
Top of the marquee.
We appreciate the contributions there.
Top of the marquee. I've paid more.
Gotcha.
What kind of fight is it? I can come in and beat on some of you young pups.
I think we're gonna do a 2v2 style, so you need a partner.
Oh, look.
But let any of your patrons, know. But try not to just invite anyone. Like we want some, high competition, elite like yourself.
Maybe I shouldn't tell anyone if I want to make my 301 gold back in that winch over there at the Gilded Lilies.
What's your name, sir?
Taruk.
Taruk.
Can the players take bet on whether or not Dalnar shows up to fight in our tournament? Let off some steam, just beat the crap out of us.
Great. All right. Appreciate it, sir.
When is it? Where is it?
We don't know the location yet, but it will be tomorrow night.
Is anyone serving food there?
Not yet.
I'll bring 10 casks of ale.
Oh my goodness.
I'm selling it. People
that's-
will
that's
buy
fine.
drinks.
Yeah, that's great. That's
right.
great.
Holy crap! This is gonna be awesome.
What an event. These people are all about it. All right, on to the next one.
It's been a long time in this cave.
Hey, have you ever been to anything like this before? Like, what would be a good amount of money for us to acquire?
Dalinar will not like this.
We got it. That's why we got to keep it on the DL.
But you said tell everyone I know.
I said tell people that are good fighters that maybe won't run the mouths too much. You know, upperclassmen.
Are you charging people to come watch this?
We weren't planning on it. We're just getting.
But if you want
sponsorships.
to sell tickets,
You could sell tickets. Maybe put the money back into the army. Dalinar might not hate you so much after that.
That's a great idea, Mr. Taruk. Sell tickets.
I'm not giving any of my ale sales, though.
That's fine. Okay, so we need a ticket salesman now. Oh gosh, there's much to do. Okay. Also, well, what do you think would be acceptable if we did like a winner-take-all tournament? How much money do you think we should have in the pot?
So right now you have 601 gold.
Yes.
I mean, if you really want people fighting, put up 10,000. Maybe people will be interested in 5. Maybe people will be interested in 1. I don't know.
So we'll just see what we can acquire.
The more money you get, the more people's gonna come, probably. To fight, not watch.
What are some other businesses that you think would be willing to?
Honestly, we're so deprived of anything entertaining. You talk to anyone, you're probably gonna get something.
This is
We
hitting
may
us
need a
deep here
bigger
with-
venue.
This is hitting us deep with quarantine right now.
Okay, well, Taruk, you have been very helpful, and we appreciate the contribution.
You gotta buy something before you leave.
What do you have for breakfast?
you know
Ale.
what?
I'll have a breakfast ale, Mr. Taruk.
None of that weak stuff.
Yeah.
He gives you a stout ale.
Wow.
You too.
Okay.
Sure.
How much?
3 gold apiece.
3 gold. Okay. You have your 3 gold.
I think that's
He
worth
is
it.
completely surprised
That we have 3 gold?
that you paid it.
Oh. We appreciate the contribution, sir.
I'll see you tomorrow.
This is a good ale. You brew it yourself?
To be fair, they walked away with 301.
Yeah.
Make sure to tell me where you're doing this so I can tell people. You better find that out quick.
We'll put a bug in everybody's ear to spread the word. Okay, we're going. Back to y'all.
Back to you guys.
All right, we make our way to Elrick's shop.
The tent is closed. He has lowered the canvas and it is tied tightly to the poles.
Did we happen to see them as we were coming back out into the street?
Okay. All right. Well, we're friends now, right? Let's just go in and see if he's in there. It's just a tent, right? Not a shop.
Yeah, it's not a. It's a shop, but
I'm gonna look in the tent.
it's dark in there. All the stuff is there.
Where does he live?
Maybe it's at his warehouse.
I didn't want to split up anymore. Let's. Is there anyone nearby, like another shopkeep nearby that might know it, next to his tent or anything, or maybe a house or something?
How far away is the entrance to the warehouse from here?
I think it was like 15, 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, I want to say it was a good walk. I guess where's the nearest tent vendor? Because I want to ask if they saw where he went.
There's tents, it's kind of a bazaar kind of thing.
Right. So I just want to ask the neighbor. Hey, do you know where? I just ask him if they know where Elrick has gone to.
There's
or-
a woman selling spices like next door. She has a very small, she has a cart that just has a little canvas top over it. He, I believe, had to go to his warehouse with a lot of guards. Perhaps he has done something wrong. I would like to increase my store size to something, about his size over there.
Do I recognize any of her imagery for her shop from the stuff in the that we found down in the dungeon?
No.
Okay. Dang. Okay. I guess we just go to his warehouse and we'll talk to him when the guards leave.
Don't you want to buy any spice?
No, I'm all spiced out today.
You can never have enough spice in your life.
Anybody want any death sticks?
Get out of there. I'm just gonna ignore her and keep going.
As you walk away, you notice she kind of like just reaches out with like super long fingernails and almost like just kind of rakes your arm, but you turn around, turn away just too fast. Come back and see
Seem
me.
creepier than her.
So long. Keep it spicy.
Go spice yourself.
That's a good one. I'll have to use that. Go spice yourself.
Come spice yourself here.
Okay, so we're on our way.
You're not sure what she was selling.
Now she sells shirts that say "Get Spiced."
All right. 15-20 minute walk. Y'all make your way back to Marquis' warehouse.
Elrick's.
Elrick, sorry. Yeah.
Marquis?
Gosh. That came out of nowhere.
Wrong campaign.
Wrong campaign. I woke up at 4:30 this morning, and I've been up since. Once you get there, the door is open, and there is a lot of Inkling guardsmen walking in and out, some carrying things, just heading out into the city.
I may have shot us in the foot by telling Dalnar to have Elric help with the retrieval of those goods. Let's go see if Elric's inside. So let's make my way in.
He is there. He's recataloging all of his stuff and pointing some of the guards over the way. You can tell that he has actually had all of the ale moved, and now there's just a larger hole. It seems that they've kind of been trying to dig it out to where people don't have to crawl through anymore, and they're walking.
Elric, my man.
What can I do for you?
Is this your only warehouse?
I'm afraid so.
Do you know anybody else with a warehouse that owes you favors? Lots and lots of favors?
Everyone owes me a favor, but
We are looking for a venue for tomorrow night, and I don't think this place is going to work anymore.
a venue for what?
We are arranging a fighting tournament between members of the Inkling and anyone willing to throw their hat in the ring. That we are planning a gold reward for the winners. We're going to do 2v2. And we were hoping that we could use your warehouse, which obviously we can't because we don't want Dalnar to know about this.
You don't think an army has enough fighting going on? You want to add some more to it?
Hey, sometimes people just need to unwind. There'll be no
There's
death.
nothing like stabbing someone to unwind.
Hey, no, we're getting training weapons here. This is not fatal blows. Just a few broken ribs.
You can't use this place. It wouldn't be big enough anyway. How many people are you inviting?
That's a good question. And I would love to give you an answer. That's why we need a venue.
Why don't you have it outside?
Because then Dalnar will definitely find out.
I mean, if you think he's going to be upset, why are you doing it?
Because people need to unwind. And
That's what taverns are for.
no, that's getting drunk. That's different. They need to stay sharp and unwind. That slows them down and dulls the senses. A little alcohol every now and then is good, but a lot before a big battle will only poison the mind and the body.
I can't argue with you there. Okay, venue, place with lots of people. I used to have a Coliseum. It's not really in use anymore. Would you like that?
Holy crap, yes. They have a Coliseum here? I'm going to hit Rask in the face.
Did I say there wasn't?
He didn't say anything about a Coliseum. He just said monks fought each other. Now we know where. That would be awesome. Is it normally abandoned?
Not a lot of people in an army are fighting one another, so yeah.
Sweet. Where is it? Or can you point it? Can you show us? Or I've never been there, so I have no idea.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes walk south from here.
Well, I think me and Dren here will go check it out. And do guards normally patrol the area? around there?
Some, but I mean, if this gets big enough and out there enough, I'm sure the guards will probably come watch or fight it. One.
It would definitely have them fight or watch. One of those. Probably both. And would you be interested in joining the tournament? We're also accepting contributions. We will be announcing any contributing merchants. We have men going out, hopefully collecting funds for the winner. And I'm sure some of the Heroes of Juniper Grove will be attending and throwing in their money and hats in the ring as well.
Sure. I think I have 1,000 gold I could probably donate.
I think that's a nice contribution. So I'll I guess, are you heading back now, or are you going to stick around here? We can collect
I still have a lot of work to do.
We can collect it tomorrow. The promise.
I'll bring it tomorrow.
Yeah, you've been good. You've been good to us, Elrick. The promise is good enough. We'll add that to whatever sum the others have collected. Anyone else you know would be interested in participating or contributing?
I'll talk to some of my friends. I could probably get you another 9,000 gold, but they'll want shouted out as well.
Yes, and if you want to bring any wares, I mean, Coliseum's a pretty big place. You could vendor some wares if you're not contributing or participating in the fight yourself.
Maybe so. I have a lot more work to do.
All right. Thank you very much, Elrick. Holy crap, Thurm, we did this! So is that 9,000 a guarantee, or do we need to discuss it with you? So it's
10,000 from Elrick and his friends.
10,601 gold. All right. We did not discuss a meeting place to meet back up.
I can say y'all. I mean, y'all would have left the New Juniper Grove and kind of headed over to the Inkling side, wouldn't y'all? Because there's more businesses over there. So I would say y'all can meet up with each other.
All right. Any tough-looking dude or savage?
Actually, they were going to come and ask Elrick if he wanted to donate money. So
we meet them right outside of Elrick's warehouse, or we meet them
warehouse? Yeah, they had the same idea as you.
Okay.
Hey, Gillett.
Did y'all see that Spice Girl?
Gillett Thread. Guess what? We have gotten 601 gold, plus a guy coming to sell 10 casks of ale. Plus, he gave us the idea to sell tickets to get in.
That is a genius idea. We believe we have a Coliseum to fight in. And Thrin, please tell him the next part.
Well, we have, 1,000 gold?
The promise of 10,000 gold. And weapons to use and beat up rusty weapons so that no one kills each other, but maybe someone gets tetanus.
Oh, we're not using our own weapons then?
No, because our own weapons are designed to kill each other.
Yeah, but we can still make non-lethal blows. Or at least, I mean, I wonder if Rask has found us any healers yet.
That's coming from you?
Yeah. I can not kill somebody.
This is a fighting tournament, not a killing
tournament.
Well,
there's gonna be medics there.
My weapon is magically enchanted to kill anyone it stabs. It is razor sharp.
Wow.
Even if I miss an organ, I will still slice you up.
There's still going to be healers, though.
Okay, well, we'll figure that out. Cause
okay.
I think the word is getting spread good, but now we got to start collecting everything.
So we're going to have this in a Coliseum.
That's apparently, 20, 30 minutes away? We should go ahead and make our way to the Coliseum.
There's possibly going to be hundreds of people there. The whole city possibly. And Dalinar's not going to find out about this.
I've given up on Dalinar not finding out.
Go big or go home. Let's make some flyers.
Although, what we should do is we should take the sum total of money, cut it in half. The winning duo splits the money any way they see fit. The other half will go towards the Inkling for the war effort.
I think it's a fundraising event.
Yes. That way Dalinar can shove it. And ticket sales will contribute to we'll go straight to the Inkling. We won't include that in the pot.
Love it.
Because I think a 10,601 gold pot is big enough. But I guess we'll have crappy weapons for anyone who does want to bring their own. I don't know. I don't know if I feel comfortable using my razor sharp glaive on people that I'm just trying to, keep the flame alive for the fight to come.
Okay, so what we need is some guys doing some advertising for us then, if we're not worried about Dalinar.
If we do want to keep this from Dalinar so it doesn't get canceled, we also need to make sure that some of the guards are involved and understand this is for the war effort, because Dalinar finding out about this would be bad. Dalinar getting a 5,000 gold pot for no reason, good.
DM. Are there any like street barker people like selling newspapers or doing any other kind of advertising? Sure. Like young kids or something?
Yep.
We should go cheap on the prices now that we have a very large place. Like maybe like a couple copper for entry, and then that'll just go towards the Inkling. I'm thinking
Just a couple copper.
I don't know, just cheap. Just go cheap. That we want people there.
Yeah.
Because they'll buy from. And now we need to go to the Gilded Lily, right?
Yeah.
And tell them they should sell food there because that's already a thing now.
So we got ale.
We got food, ale, and then Elrick may sell weapons as long as whoever else he told.
Okay. So
we should use the 600.
what about
to bribe guards.
5 silver for a ticket? What do you think for entry? I was thinking like 5 silver.
Is 5 silver a lot? Like for like I'm a very poor individual. If I wanted to go to a fight, would 5 silver be too much for me to afford?
Probably not.
Okay. Then yeah, let's say 5 silver for 1, 8 silver for 2.
Gonna make it complicated.
You got to give them a deal. Everyone feels like they get it. If you tell them there's a way to pay less, they feel like they've gotten something. When in reality, all they do is give us money.
Okay, so yeah, y'all begin heading south. And you do make your way. Like you're seeing many other buildings. Do you want to talk to any other businesses while you walk?
I mean, yeah, anything we see along the way that we think would have contributing members or, want to contribute anything. I mean, want to stop at 10,601 gold.
Okay. Talking to a few, you don't get such big increments from anyone, but you do manage to raise another 2,500 gold from another like 6 or 7 businesses.
Yeah. And they're all welcome to peddle their crap.
And they all plan to.
This was supposed to be a subtle thing. Now we're like, hey, we got the entire mountain in on it.
We're going to have all of the English. So basically, this place can be left undefended, unguarded, and virtually empty.
Everybody except Dalinar's in on this.
Yeah.
I have a strange suspicion that
Looks
he
out
will
his
be.
window and literally everyone in the town is at the Coliseum. He's like, oh, I wonder what's going on over there.
Okay, what is this? Is there a name for the Coliseum, or is it just the Coliseum, or the old Coliseum, or like what?
Okay. Yeah. You as you make your way, you see an enormous building. You don't know how Rice could have ever forgotten. He drank maybe too much, and you see carved out in kind of a relief style in enormous dwarven runes. Anyone speak Dwarven here?
I do.
The Stone Anvil.
The Stone Anvil.
Whose idea was this originally?
Mine.
The question is, do you think you're going to win?
I don't even care.
Yeah. No, this is about blowing off steam. This ain't about winning or losing.
We're generating money now. Okay.
This is the book sales all over again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
A much bigger scale.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, we're just planning events all the time.
Outside of the Stone Anvil, you see a figure in his blue armor walking around. That's you.
One of the guards?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, what, they're coming up to talk to me?
Yep.
Ahoy there!
We look like we're about to beat you up.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good morning.
Cameron is back.
Is this the Coliseum that we've been hearing about?
I'm in front of the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the Coliseum.
Are you the only guard that patrols this area?
There's a wave, but it's your turn right here, right now.
For now.
You think you can spread the word to the other guards? We're planning a little event here tomorrow night. There'd be some gold in it for you to just.
You had me at gold.
All right. You think you convince the other guards to patrol the area? You're welcome to attend. There will be a prize pot for the winner. you could bring one of your guard buddies to. It's going to be a 2-on-2 tournament. We're going to have a little fight here tomorrow night to unwind and let off some steam, but still stay sharp.
You don't want to hurt each other too much. We are about to go have a great battle, you know.
Yeah, we got that covered. Don't you worry. We will have medics on standby if Rask is reliable. We'll definitely have medics on standby.
What exactly are we looking at here?
Yeah, what are they seeing when they look at this guy?
I mean, I made a monk, so I guess he's in some kind of just kind of lightweight claw.
Okay. Is he human?
Yeah.
He looks a lot like Rask then.
I mean, blonde hair, black hair.
Just black hair, kind of a short, close cropped beard.
Do you know Rask?
We trained together a little here and there, but we studied different paths.
Oh, okay. Can you beat him in a fight?
I don't know. I don't believe we ever really sparred much.
Well, tomorrow is your opportunity. If he ever slighted you in the least, I can guarantee you Rask will be in the tournament.
I rather like Rask. He was a very nice fellow. We got drunk together a lot.
I saw him last night.
Say, guard, what's your name?
My name is Mortimer.
Mortimer, okay.
Mortimer the monk god.
Say, Mortimer, what does one have to do to get permission to use the Stone Anvil Coliseum here?
Get in without being caught by one of the guards.
So we're just gonna break through the gate, merchants
Do you
everywhere.
have a key?
Do I have a key?
Sure.
I look around and I surreptitiously unlock the gate.
If you, spread the word to the other guards around here that we're having a venue. This is for the Inkling. We are raising a very large fund for the war effort.
Let's go check it out. Let's go in.
Definitely.
I am trying so hard to pull up a map, and it's just not loading. I've got it saved on my computer, but
You had a Coliseum saved?
no, I found one and was trying to upload it
Wow,
right now.
Seth, you're just good. Anyway, what's it look like in here?
He knew what we were going to do before we did it.
No, I'm doing this right now. It's as you step in, you go through as soon as you enter. It looks like there's a lot of interest. It's a completely perfect circle, and it looks like that the entire place has many entrances that you can enter in, and there's lots of different setups so that different vendors and people can set up their stands and such right in the middle as people walk through the entrances into the entrance of the actual Coliseum. Kind of all-tell arena style. Yeah. And then you walk past that and you step out, and the place is pretty high, but instead of like the arena being right in front of you as you step in, you are actually on the top level as you walk, as you leave this, and you're looking down, and it is a perfect circle that just keeps dropping, and there's many rows of seats. There's one area has a kind of a box area so that someone in charge or some people can go there after a win or something and be kind of seen by everyone. It's about halfway up, but at the very bottom is just a perfect circle of sand. It's a little bit dusty in here. Doesn't look like it's been used in quite a while. I have here. Y'all can kind of see if y'all want to look. It's this one over here on the right.
Oh, yeah.
Right here.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
So would you say how many would this seat if we just estimated?
You kind of figure it could hold the entire Inkling. Everyone under the
It's
mountain.
big.
It's huge. Yeah.
Okay. So it's designed for like it's designed for everyone on the mountain to be at this one point.
This is perfect. Okay, we just got to advertise now. I've got a note written up. We can head to a couple.
Let's do it. Let's set a time, and then fighters have to be here 2 hours before that. That way we know what we're dealing with, and then fans come. We'll let vendors set up. Fighters and vendors set up 2 hours early. Fans come at the time after that, and there will be a what are we charging here? Five silver entry.
5 silver for 1 ticket, 8 silver for 2.
Okay. And then we'll just let the DM to figure out what we actually make at the end of the night.
And
so cover charge goes to the Inkling, half the pot goes to the Inkling, and so the winner walks. The winning duo walks away with 5,000 gold.
Yeah.
All right. Some of us should referee, but the fights in between our fights, I'm assuming all of us are going to be partaking of this, and
I
I'm
think
excited.
so. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Well, I mean, that was my whole idea. I want to fight somebody, so
Yeah.
I got to be in. But I'll take care of like the theatrics and I'll announce stuff. I'll be the MC of the event.
All right.
Are you all planning on fighting in this?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. All right, cool.
Definitely.
Who are y'all pairing up with? You
Oh,
don't
I'm
know?
pairing up with Rask. I can
It
already.
depends on who's here next time.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We'll say whoever's not here next time is going to referee the fight.
Okay.
Hopefully everybody will be here.
Hopefully,
If everyone's here, we'll just rotate out referees.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds good.
We'll pick our teammates next time. How many do we? 1, 2.
Yeah,
three,
we'll
four,
pick our teammates
five.
when the fighters show
No,
up.
we have 7.
And we do want to stick with doubles and not do singles, right? I mean, the fight would be faster if we did doubles.
Yeah.
I understand.
I like
that.
doubles. I
Okay.
like that. I like the support role.
Right.
You know.
You have to come up with some doubles teams, apparently.
Yeah. You'll have to put a few together. Okay. Anyway.
Should we allow anyone willing to fight alone against doubles teams a thing? I mean, if you really think you can do it,
Maybe.
that
Double
that,
the entry fee. Huh? Double the entry fee.
Yeah.
that makes it even worse for them. No,
Okay. I'm gonna take my advertisement.
we're not. And
here
besides, the fighters don't
to
charge.
some town
Yeah.
criers. And it says
So who are our advertisers right now?
the heroes of Juniper Grove present at the Stone Anvil the Fight Night fundraiser.
Gillard and the Heroes of Juniper Grove.
It has to be Gillard and the Heroes of
Because
Juniper
I'm
Grove.
not. I didn't say.
You want your name on this thing, Gillard?
Definitely. That
For
way,
the Juniper Grove heroes.
definitely before.
Okay.
That way, Dalinar freaks out. Maybe he'll freak out.
case,
Just a teeny bit.
Gillard,
less.
Orin, and
No, Gillard and the Heroes of Juniper Grove and Orin.
And that Mortimer guy.
And Mortimer.
No, see, Orin took the place of Urist, so. Okay,
I'm
so
part of the group. Really? I've been here the whole time.
I can't wait to fight Derry.
Gillard and the Heroes of Juniper Grove present the Fight Night fundraiser at the Stone Anvil. All ticket sales benefiting
What's the
war
Stone Anvil?
efforts. What?
What's the Stone Anvil?
The Coliseum.
I'm assuming he didn't tell me the name. He just read it.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, that's what it says it in Dwarven on the thing. I'm sure people know what that is.
Okay.
5 silver pieces for 1 ticket, 8 silver pieces for 2. And we'll say
Should
the
we-
fighting starts an hour after sundown.
Should we say brought to you by and then list our.
Because sundown is something you know about when you're in a cave.
I don't
They,
know.
they
I don't-
have ways of knowing the time. That's fine.
When the sky turns that other shade of color that I forgot.
Okay.
when the mushrooms start glowing.
Haven't I explained how they tell how
Yeah, you did, but I don't remember.
about the ceiling, right?
they have so many lamps like that change colors as
When the
day
lamps
goes by.
turn blue.
Yeah.
Fighters.
Will it be blue for night? An hour after the lamps turn blue?
Yeah, the fighters need to be here earlier than that. Fighters
well,
and
that-
merchants. But we'll spread the word. That won't be part of your announcement.
Right, yeah. I'm just making this as simple as possible for the town criers.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to give this information to some town criers.
And yeah, we should do. Oh, you should also do brought to
One
you
of the
by.
kids asked, "If someone wants to fight, how do they need to get a hold of you now, or just like show up?"
That's a good question. Gillard, what do you think?
I was thinking 2 hours before. That way we know what we're dealing with as far as tournament size, and we'll have merchants show up. That way they can set up shop
Yeah.
outside the
How much money is the winners getting?
5,000.
5,000 gold grand
You're not very
prize.
good at this crying thing, are
Winner
you?
takes all. Sorry, we put this
Details,
together.
they're
We put this together
important.
in the last 2 hours, kid.
Kid.
Okay, yeah, 5,000 gold to the winner, and all ticket sales are benefiting war efforts.
Yeah, all contributions to the. All ticket sales and additional contributions to the Inkling.
Yeah. Plus, there will be merchants there, food, ale, bring the family. Big event.
Just show up 2 hours before if you want to fight.
Yes.
That's it. Okay. I'll tell all the lads.
And we'll spread word to the vendors that we've established a connection with, I guess. So that'll how we'll spend the rest of our day to make sure the vendors know when to show up, and also giving them the details that we just established.
As the day goes on, you're actually sought out by other businesses that you never even had a chance to talk to. The prize pot climbs to 20,000 gold.
That's all.
That's what we'll split in half, and the winner gets half, and the Inkling gets half.
Oh, okay, so then it'll be 10,000, 10,000.
So we'll just surprise the fighters.
Yeah,
with
surprise money. Instead of prize money, it's surprise money. Okay. How you said it goes to 20,000.
Yeah.
Okay. So a 10K pot with 10,000 the war effort plus ticket sales.
This is amazing. Where's Buck? I want to tell him all about it. Has Rask come back?
He'll eventually come back.
I want to know if he's
Did you guys know that no one has like the abilities that Buck has? Apparently, like no one can just touch someone and heal them.
I thought.
What? I've looked everywhere, and there's no one like Buck.
I thought you were going to have him say, "Did you guys know there's a fight night tomorrow?"
Well,
A bunch of the monks are super excited to like beat on some of the people here in town. It's gonna be great.
we just don't have any medics, though.
We have some healers that like they're gonna like slather some nasty smelling stuff on you, but nothing instantaneous.
We'll handle the fight when they get bloody. So the bloodied condition,
The referees
which is half health. That's when the fight ends for the fighters.
It only goes to half health.
Because this is not a death match.
Man, I can't wait. Who am I fighting with?
Woo!
Papa G!
Kyle, you better be here.
Okay.
All right. I think that's where we're gonna end this.
Okay.
for tonight.
Good idea.
My goodness, this was completely flying by the seat of our pants. I had some like Bahir fight ready to go, like, but this is way better. Some random creature that I just opened the book to, and it was going to be a hard fight.
I soiled that, didn't I?
Yes, you did. I love it. All right, you guys remember to go check out the Tiger Skull RPG. We appreciate all the support that Alex is continuously giving us. Sorry that we haven't been able to send more people to you. We've had a busy 2021 so far. Hopefully it's getting a little bit better. We love you all. We appreciate it. Keep listening. We're coming back. I'm not going to say it. I am going to say it. Hopefully faster than 3 months. It looks like it. It seems like it, right? It seems like it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Things are on the up and up.
We're getting very close to this Derry fight, and I'm so excited for it. Getting on to the actual chapters instead of making stuff up.
Right. And to you up and coming DMs out there, give your players the reins, and they will figure out what they're going to do.
That's right. Don't be afraid of players. They will take care of you.
Also, check us out on Instagram and YouTube.
Yep.
And Tiger Skull RPG.
Tiger Skull RPG. Good to have Cameron back. Good to have everyone back. I mean, we've all not been here. I haven't seen my good buddy Dustin in a while.
I haven't seen you guys since last year.
Yep.
Hey, that's true.
We hope you're all staying safe out there.
Yep.
Have a good one. See ya.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in for this episode of the Commoners of D&D. If you liked what you heard, be sure to subscribe to the podcast to make sure you never miss an episode, and leave us a review to help people just like you find the podcast. Also, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Commoners Official for news, updates, and more exclusive content. You can also find us back here each week for our variety show, Say It in Common, where we go in-depth about the campaign before chatting about movies, video games, sports, current events, and whatever else we decide to chat and argue about. That's right here every week on the Commoners Podcast channel. Thanks for listening.